Hello all, welcome back to Dales Devotionals. I'm so happy to see you. Well, so I started this series this way, filming out and about on the farm. And I think it was time, I feel like God's leading me back to bringing back these video style devotionals, just so that my season in life is busy. We've got a lot going on right now. And this way I can be able to bring you the message, but yet not be tied to the computer right at that moment. I decided to bring you one from the barn. This kind of goes back to the old school times of the devotional series. Now, with this time of the year, we've got a lot going on the farm. In fact, Dad is working corn ground right now as we speak. We're getting ready to plant corn, and then it'll be soybeans for the year. That's majority of Dad's income now comes from the farm, either from crops or from cattle. And that got me to thinking a lot about the devotional. This week, I just felt really led to talk about the farm, talk about different ways that I can incorporate that in with Jesus's talking or teaching. So this week, as I was doing my quiet time, reading in my Bible, I was drawn to a verse that comes from Matthew. You know, as this is Palm Sunday, I like reading about when Jesus was crucified and the rising of our Savior thereafter in Easter. For some reason, I'm drawn to all of the stories of Matthew, Mark, John. They just draw me in. Those first-hand accounts. You know, because, for one, Jesus speaks to us in those. And the verse that drew my attention today, that I'm going to talk to you about, comes from Matthew. And it's Matthew 9, chapter 9, verse 37 through 38. And it reads as follows. Then he said to his disciples, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send all workers into his harvest field." So, you know, from that verse, I learn a few things. For one, there's only a few of us who are sent to work in the harvest field. The harvest will be plenty, but the workers will be few. In other words, you're called to discipleship. You are called to speak of your Savior to everyone that you meet. If God has put it on your heart to show your verse, share your story, share your testimony with others, you must do it. For you must work in that harvest field. You must bring as many people as you can to God. You must talk to everyone that you know about the glories of God. How He fulfilled your life. How He delivered you from that addiction. How He provided great things like this in your life. And you must share that with everyone you meet. For there are very few of us workers. Very few of us who are willing to step up and share the good news of our Savior. I call upon each and every one of you, especially this week, Talk to someone about Jesus' story. Tell them how your Savior paid the ultimate ransom for you and paid for all the sins that you'll ever commit so that you could spend eternity with your Father in heaven. Until next time, farm on. Keep strong. I love you. But most importantly, so does God.